Howdy dorks. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Happy Unchatter. Happy new video game day. Hooray. Not new video game, but new to me video game. We're gonna play it and we're gonna enjoy it, and that's what today's all about. Hooray. We're playing Tactical Breach Wizards, which is a game that has been recommended to me by viewers a couple of times now, and it's rated quite well, so I'm quite excited. Shouldn't be too long. We'll probably get maybe 4 or 5 Saturdays out of it, is kind of what I'm expecting. So, you know, kind of the nice bite-sized kind of game that that we've been liking for Saturdays, or that I've been liking for Saturdays. I don't actually care what you think about it, but here we are. And if you see me just looking down here constantly, it's because there's a cat who wants to destroy everything, just lurking down there, hoping she'll settle down. We'll see if she gets booted out. It's about a 50-50 chance at this point. Anyway, how are you? How are you all? Happy Saturday. Any interesting things other than cats? Hi, cat. Hi, other cat. I'm swamped with cats right now. Hooray. I know very little about this game except that we're expecting kind of a fine, whatever, an XCOM style kind of combat system. But I don't think we're expecting like you know how XCOM has like all those other bits outside of combat. I'm kind of expecting just the combat bits, but also who knows? So maybe a little bit less depth than XCOM, but the same kind of tactical gameplay, and I am all about that right now. So today's episode is brought to you by Doors, who needs them, and by viewers like you clicking on buttons down there and hanging out and keeping me company and joining the Discord and all that good stuff. And that's what's opening my doors these days, I guess. So I thank y'all for being here, yeah. And we're just gonna go for it. I have one cat accounted for. Is the other one? Where's the other one? Doors, what are they good for? No, absolutely nothing. It's true. It's very true. Hey, nope, I see you. Hecata has been very interested in treating my foam wall as a scratch toy. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I put effort into that. And within my bracelet fell off. That's weird. Anyway, we're gonna play a video game. I'm gonna put my bracelet back on because apparently I didn't do it right the first time. There we go. Weird. Okay, cool. Tell me if volume is not good. I think based visually on the levels that I'm seeing over here, I think you can hear me, but you know, tell me if not. There's a bunch of audio and stuff and music. The music is quite intense already. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna start a new game on default. Yeah. Blam. Jadasa Strait a few years ago. This is a real place? Oh, WizTac, this is Mage Actual. Excellent. We're in position, suppression hex is online, trauma control charms up, breach glyphs are hot. I love this already. Hey, you. I'm gonna... 1 second. Okay, 1 cat fewer. I think that's gonna be good. I'm home alone right this moment, so I don't have a friend to keep Hecata company. So maybe once Z gets home, we'll be able to have Hecata in here. But geez, I can't do both those things at the same time, especially if we're reading dialogue. All right, Zan, what's Foresight telling you? I'm seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes Softwood Silenced Mac 10s. Hilarious. So this is Zan, I guess? Want me to leave you one? We get dialogue options? Hilarious. If you're losing your touch, sure, I'll pick up the slack, or if you're gonna get cocky, I'm not coming to your funeral. That sounds good. If I ever get cocky enough to die, I'll have the decency to get you killed too. Aw, thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do this. Wow, that was badass. Okay. Jesus. We have to do an easy one. Design words code. Oh, interesting. This is a tutorial credits kind of situation. Wow, you move fast. Wow, patronizing. Okay, so we're Zan, and that's Liv Kennedy. Excellent. Select your 3-bolt burst ability, then issue an order on the enemy to shoot them. Select issue order. Okay, so I'm going to select you. Right, I guess I already have you selected. Select your 3-bolt burst ability. There it is. Cost an action. Issue an order on the enemy. Yes. Oh, right click. Perfect. Wow. Make your way to the laptop. If you can't reach it this turn, go as far as you can and end turn. Do I get to rotate? I do. Laptop. I guess that's a laptop. Find your use laptop ability and then use it. Okay, fair enough. Click done to proceed. Done. This is cool. This is slick. What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a druid mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op? You know I don't ask those kinds of questions, Zan. And you know I sleep better than you. Fair. Why don't you care who we're extracting? Oh, we're extracting someone. You're good with using force in metal and waters? I don't know what that means. Guess we're not finding out in the corridor. Yeah. Right, so what's behind door number 2? I see 4 hostile, more sprigs, and an elder shrub lord. You good for 3. I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. That is very cool. That is very cool. That was only 2. I'm letting you blossom. Thank you. Move to the laptop, or I probably want to kill something first, right? Mafia Sprig Cordo. Mafia Sprig Silk Steel. One of them's a badder guy than the other? Or maybe not. I'm going to... Can I move and then shoot? Move, shoot. Shoot the enemy you can't take cover from. That makes sense. Blowing them out the windows is also very cool. Take cover or you'll be shot at. I guess that makes sense. And turn to commit everything you've done. After clicking, you can't rewind. Interesting, so I could rewind. I appreciate that so much. I like that so much. Take cover and turn. Yes, I'm sure. Knock out all enemies, 1 left. Use laptop to open security door. Are you... When do you go? Because you're just gonna kill the person, right? Or I just have 2 actions. That works too. Once you've secured a room of movement is unlimited. Perfect, okay. Click done. I'm liking this so far. All right, what's next? 2 sprigs and a great oak in a ghillie suit. Great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? It is, yeah. Isn't it already a tree? Look, I just say what I see. Let's get in there and kill it. Breach! It is a tree. I want to see the cool things before you kill them, please. Jeez. Move to the laptop. And then you're the only one left? Or no, you're the... No, you, yeah. I'm gonna move there. And a 3-bolt burst on you. They're all very conveniently lined up in front of windows. And then I'm gonna use the laptop. In turn to commit everything you've done and proceed. Or C phase and then enemy turn. Oh, interesting. Enemies attack. If none have valid plans, we skip this phase. You can't take further actions, but you can still rewind. And then end turn. Enemies move and make new plans. They do not attack yet. You can no longer rewind this turn. Okay. Interesting. Attack the Shrub Lord. Oh, but he didn't die. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight. You tell me. That's fair, I guess. Whoops. Not what I meant. Use the 4C button to find out whether Liv can dodge this shot. Or C1 action. Oh, she dodges out the window. You can always rewind all the way back to the start of your turn. Try it now. Move close enough to the Shrub Lord that he targets you instead. Alright, I'll take the hit. I don't know if that's the plan, is it? Just to get shot? But you owe me a mending vial after this. Fair enough. Foresee the outcome, and then I get shot, and then I'm Zan. Liv finishes it. In turn to commit everything and proceed. Sounds good. Since everyone's dead, perfect. And in turn to commit everything, yeah, well, nothing happened this turn. Okay, weird. All right, Intel said this is where they're holding the asset. You see him? Yeah, they've got him bound and gagged. Don't you feel something weird coming from him? That's interesting. No, but I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Is that how that works? Maybe I'll feel it for all of the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. I'm a chronomancer, Zan. I'm just saying, if something goes south, you know your orders, the asset's the priority. You have to blink him out of here yourself, you can do it. Sure. You gonna breach this here? Yeah. She's gonna take a hit, isn't she? What the hell? Oh, what is that? That was... What is it doing? You only have time to deal with one threat. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. This foresight thing is gonna be ridiculous. Extractor. What the hell is that thing? 4 mana needed for the most powerful spells gained by Colette, blah blah blah. 1 armor, 6 health, ability abduct. Okay. And then these are reinforcement doors. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, okay, so clearly it wants us to try both, right? So I'm going to try saving Liv first. Oh no, actually, since you're in front of a window, I want to go here and shoot you here. Yeah. And now I want to foresee, and then the hostage dies. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Can't see shit. Can you tell me you saved the asset? Nope, sure didn't. But I can 3-bolt burst this guy. He just dies, and then foresee, and she just goes away. I can't save them both. I think this is the only call. Wow, the hostage must survive. The hostage is safe. End your turn. Brutal. Brutal. Oh, hi. Now I'm just alone, aren't I? Move next to the hostage and use blink to extract them. Vesker to Wiztac requesting immediate blink out. I have the asset, but something got Kennedy. Blink out. Okay. She should have listened. I know, right? Her hubris. Hubris. Is she gone, or is now like the rest of the game trying to get her back? That's gonna be she's the MacGuffin. Good job. You tutorialized me real good, and now you're the MacGuffin. So let me get this straight. A notorious druid mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jan Kellen P.I. Is that who this is? That's me. Did you have a question? Or being near to locations is my passion. Was it going to take you to stop you inserting yourself into every missing person's case we investigate? You could try finding the people. I like that one. You could try finding the people. Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. Doesn't seem like every case gets the same procedures. Fair enough. People don't hire me when you're slow. They hire me when you've given up. Ooh. From what I hear, people don't hire you much at all these days. Hey, whoa. Look, let me fail at this at my own pace. Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves, and a gun. No, she'd put the gun down. And you went for it even with all your spells and trinkets. More about her not getting the gun, yeah. This is interesting. We're telling a story that we haven't seen. I try not to throw lightning at unarmed targets. It's actually more dangerous than anything I can cast. That might be true. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. And what happened? I got to it first, she got there first, I'm dead now. Kellen. I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran, and then you guys show up with a fucking traffic warlock. He sighs. And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I've already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene, and he put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. The world building is already amazing. I'm in love with this. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I paid for this whole job. And I got paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? But next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Can you annex my car, please? Did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in the murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. You're a PI, a provisional PI. Get out of here. Can you unhex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses. You'll have to take that up with the Craft and Arcana control. Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Chief Inspector? Hey, did you know your station is on fire? What? Oh, cool. You're too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. Oh. You're not Zan Vesker, Navy Seer? Navy Seer. Amazing. No, my name's Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. I haven't seen him in years. Well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. This is... Defenestrate the Pyromancer. That's an objective. I have a shit ton of health. Less lethal... Or no. This is me. Got it. Less lethal Pyromancer. Look at him. The character design is already great. In fact, the police guy looks totally normal, right? I'm getting the sense that this is like There's wizards, and then there's not wizards. Like, it's not like a everyone is kind of magic kind of universe. It's like a, these ones are magic, and these ones are pissed. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But also, maybe, who knows? There seems to be a lot of magical users in this universe. If there can just be druid cults. Fireproof doesn't take anything from fire or mild fire based. Huh. Demonstrate, verb, throw out of a window. Got it. Static blast, a blast of electrical energy that pushes the enemy but does no direct damage. I don't even have a damaging spell. Well, clearly you need to go out that window over there. Nice. Goodbye. Cool. Knock out all enemies done. Turns 1. Defenestrations 1. Got it. Wasn't what I was expecting from this game. I mean, I don't know what to expect at this point. Zan, I was just talking about you. Jen? What are you doing here? Solving a murder, how about you? Being arrested for... Remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding this station. I served with Zan guys, I'll vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock, I remember. That's enough on your knees. Now. Okay. So clearly Zan and Jen know each other. You are in front of a window. Chain bolt. Chain a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. So can I... I would have to stand in the middle there to get both of them, but I don't think it's gonna work that way. I think I want to do this. And then move here. Save Zan this turn. Wow. Can I use the laptop? Hey, okay. Excellent. Or C. Yeah, so we both get shot. Fair enough. Is that bad? Read the description for your chain bolt ability and use it to take out the 2 officers. Okay, well, fair enough. I guess it does work that way. Oh, I see, because it's gonna hit here and then here. Wow, okay. Woo, thanks! Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kind of had it coming, and the others didn't know him, but they'll be fine. I cast slow fall wards on the windows. Sure, if you say so. Knock out all enemies done. Use the laptop on the security door. Use laptop. Okay. Done. So, how have you been? Not bad in any ways. We have time to... Not any ways we have time to get into. Terrible things. That makes more sense to me. How about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through the station right now is led by my former CO, Liv. Oh. That escalated moderately quickly. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Do you get medical with that? I have some follow-up, but I guess we should hustle. Yeah. These guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we gonna see when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer, they're tough. I suggest we try and put them through a window. Can't throw all of life's problems through a windows, Jen. I mean, several of them so far. Really? How hard are you throwing? I do want to try throwing this problem out the window, though. Yeah, it actually might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Yeah, okay. It's just the one guy. Redeploy Zan. You can reposition wizards at the start of a level. Use the redeploy ability to move Zan to the breach position of the other door. Oh, I can go over here. That's pretty cool. Knock out all enemies, one left. Use the laptop. So, can you go in? I need you to move now, or breach here. Okay, fair enough. And then I need to position you over here somehow. Like this? Yeah, okay. I don't think I shoot you though, right? I think I'm just gonna do that and then end the turn. 2 actions unused. Do I control both of them? Aha, okay. Except I want you to move first, right? You're gonna get hit in the turn, and then I'm gonna come over here. Static burst. There we go. Use the laptop. Cool. Done. Cool. So far, so good. All right, so what does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. Who was the fire guy? Yeah. And how long have you been investigating yet? Who was the fire guy? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who that is. All right, maybe we'll stick to Liv. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor. Great, what's their objective? I don't know. Got it. How long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Cool. I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. Need someone with investigative skills. We're a match made in heaven. Look at that. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. Yeah, I'm hiring if you're interested. Sounds good. I'll take a look at your files after this. Files. Right. I'll make some. Never mind, what's up next? Another enforcer in Bad News No Windows. That rules out every strategy I know. We could just shunt him around until he gets so frustrated he goes home. I like it as a mental image, but I'm not convinced it's strategically watertight. Don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. Why don't you just do that all the time? It's a time thing. You've got to set it up in an empty space and hope they walk into it. Okay, fair enough. I'll assume that makes sense on some level. Breach? Breach. I mean, it sounds like magic to me. One enforcer. Set a trap for the enforcer. Predictive bolt. Aim a powerful trap for an enemy to walk into. Aim in a direction with no enemy ahead to prepare a shot in the future. You'll fire at the time the enemy crosses that line. You can't aim where an enemy already is because that's not really predictive. Well, straight ahead makes sense, right? Because it's, unless it goes around the other way, but I'm guessing it's not gonna, or I guess we can do, let's do like this. Right? Click 4C to see if it works. Got a good hunch. Yeah, there we go. In turn. Oh, look. Heads up reinforcements. Shit, we should have put a ward on that door. We only had the one turn and you didn't do anything. Knock out all enemies. Seal all reinforcement doors. Okay, well, you're gonna do another predictive bolt here. And then you don't even have the ability to sealing a door is a free action. You don't need to seal doors that have no enemies left. Okay. Do I have to get over there? Maybe, yeah, well, we're just gonna let you do that. You just fall exactly on top of each other. So, like, I can't use my actions after. Okay. Seal all reinforcement doors. I'm not gonna be able to get over there. Okay, fair enough. A little predictable, but I'll take it. And then we're gonna go over here, and we're going to seal the door. Perfect. Done. Hello, hello, Gantruck. How's it going? We're wizards. This is cool. I'm liking this so far. What's the plan this time? I don't know. Inspiring. Cool. We got 3 enemies, we got 1 reinforcement door, we have no windows. These 2 have guns, and you're an enforcer. So I think... It's like we could even change up how we're breaching, right? That's kinda rad. Chain bolt, I assume, is gonna be a thing, but I think they all need to be like orthogonal to each other. And so you're gonna breach here. And then... like if I shoot you... Oh, I see. Okay. No, I wanna go back! This game looks funny. It looks great. I am in love so far. Can I just do... Or no, it's just gonna be like two hits total. That takes out you, though. Multiple targets. I wonder if we'll get to level up or stuff. Let's go there. And then you are going to breach. And then you're gonna move... Or what are you doing? Are you, like, waiting? Are you gonna shoot me as soon as I walk in? Yes, you are. Well, I think I need to take care of this one. And then an also predictive bolt. Like that. Blam! Good job. I guess I should have used the laptop as well. But now we're good. We're good. We're good. Could have done that in 1 turn fewer, but whatever. So far, I can already tell this would be a fun one to speedrun. All right, this is it. The way out. It's on the way to the way out. Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here this whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. You've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know, we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time. So in case you were wondering what's happening, that's what's happening. I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of that was on my radar, yes. To be honest, I did forget 30 to 40% of that, but we're here now. So where are we headed? This obviously leads to the holding cells. There's someone there I need to talk to. That's right. You're working a case now? We just do this? All right, but it's a mess in there. You ready? I wasn't born ready, but in the 35 years since, I have become, amongst other things, ready. Breach, breach. The dialogue is top-notch so far. 5 enemies, 1 reinforcement door, use the laptop. So one of them's an enforcer, the rest of these are trackers? Targets a hostile, they have line of sight to, tracking them as they move. Shoots in the foresee phase if they still have line of sight. Okay. So... well, you're in front of a window, but I can't get to there this turn. You're in front of a window. I think I want to put Jen over... or can I not? I need to redeploy you. Fair enough. Redeploy and breach. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good to know. I think I want you to go here, and we're gonna chain bolt. That's gonna put you in front of the window, and I'm gonna take cover. And then Zan. We have Zan and Jen. Zan, this will get you out the window. I'll take it. And then I can maybe move here and take cover. I think that works. Okay. Ooh, look at this! Can I get both of you? Probably doesn't work that way, but I can also just try. I got one of you, and then can I just... and then the other one stays. Interesting. Well, we can also do... this. And then this. Or you're only gonna go back 1. Okay. So maybe that's not worth doing. That didn't even do any damage to you. That's interesting. Well, what if I do... chain bolt? Oh, I don't have mana. I'm out of mana. I guess that's good to know. I think getting rid of one of these is definitely the thing to do. And static blast is going to be probably the simplest way. But of course, if I do it, if I do like this... no, that doesn't... wow, okay. Fair enough. If I do this, it still doesn't move you. Okay, fair enough. I take cover and predictive bolt. I sure cannot. I can static blast you, which goes through your armor. Incoming direct damage is reduced by this much, doesn't affect damage taken from hitting walls. But I can just, yeah, okay. Cool. So that means you need to get over to the laptop. And then you are gonna predict that someone's gonna show up right there. Can you actually use the laptop? You can use the laptop. Look at that. And then take cover. Not that you're going to be actually covered there, but whatever. I think we're fine. Okay, and now you are in front of a window, but not close enough, I don't think. Actually, you might be. Okay. I think that works. And then you're going to go over here and take cover. And then Zan is going to go here and rebolt first, I guess? That's not very helpful, is it? That's not very helpful, is it? Maybe... maybe we'll just set up here. Okay. Now... I'm gonna do that, and then you... Hey, I have mana again. Okay, cool. 2... I don't know what that means. Ah! That works. That works! I will take that, and then I don't have a way to deal with you this turn, I don't think. So you're gonna take cover, and then you are going to... You're just gonna shoot. And I can't move again. Interesting. I mean, we're both at full health. And this is, I think this is the last zone of this level, I guess? So you're gonna take cover. Just gonna foresee the action. We're gonna get shot. All good. And then you... Or no. You... Static burst. And then you... Disable the door. And then we're good, right? Right? Cool. Easy. Hi, me again. So we had like a tutorial thing, which was at a different location, and we were Zan and Liv, who is apparently the villain now. She got kidnapped during that operation, and now we have no idea what she's up to other than probably bad things. But then we started in this police station, and we were the other person, Jen, right? She's a private investigator, and there was some altercation with this person. She's trying to get herself assigned to a case that involves this person somehow, but we don't really know more than that. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by a spec ops team, one of whom can transcend time. Right, and much of it is on fire. Yet, if you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it is on fire. How? Well, obviously, I'd go through the appropriate legal channels, but with the right lawyer, I could do it in under 6 months. I like the smartass answers. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. Yeah. Yeah, you get it. I've been here the whole time, and I appreciate that recap. Yeah. I mean, we're getting a lot of oblique storytelling, right? We're needing to fill in gaps between all the dialogue that's happening. So so far this is a very non-direct storytelling style, which I generally like, but if you're not like fully paying attention, it's really easy to miss stuff. When you hear it back, it doesn't sound great, does it? Oh, don't be so dramatic. You'll probably be fine. Fine if you don't tell me, we'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. The quality of the rescue may suffer. Good. Excellent. The hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. Yeah. So this guy's former partner and now villain, question mark? I didn't love it. Excellent. Mission complete. Reunite with Zan, complete. Escape Rushwater PD alive, complete. Avoid any long-term consequences. Cool. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did the best spec op teams on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? great question. Dessa Banks, I caught a glimpse of her police file. They have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Okay. So the first introductory scene on the boat, we were assaulting the Druid Mafia. When I found her, she just shot her patient in the head with a .45. If she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv want her? Was she an especially good doctor? Guess it's possible she's a great doctor and shooting her patient in the head before surgery was just kind of a power move. Your turn. Who is Liv Kennedy? She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you. And yeah, she was very fast. We would open the door and she would just like blur in and go pap pap and kill 2 people, and then we would be allowed to act. She's very, very fast. That seems overpowered. I served with her for 5 years on some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv might be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Cool. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. Don't know anything about Reactor. Reactor private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private but huge, the 9th strongest military in the world last I heard. Good. If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said that they're the DSR military by any other name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. Good! Good things, and if not? If today was a reactor-authorized op, this could light the fuse for World War V. The whole geopolitical landscape of the Southern Hemisphere is gonna lurch in ways even I can't predict, and I'm a seer. The story with you and Liv. We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. Oh, that was a long time ago. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage, and I had to choose. I chose the hostage. The tutorial told us to. For years I thought I'd got her killed, then 6 months ago she resurfaces pulling brutal heist for the PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Okay, we need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. Okay, so there's your recap. That was many years ago. Tutorial is an unreliable narrator. Very possible. The perk point. I like perk points. Freelance Witch and Navy Seer. Oh, it's so good. Okay. So point blank, +2 knockback if used at point blank range. Excellent. Or chain bolt, +1 target, or strong finish. +2 knockback on final target. Those are all good. But Static Blast doesn't cost mana, right? Static Blast doesn't cost mana. So making it more powerful seems good. But the +1 target on Chain Bolt is definitely going to happen at some point. Move on? Okay. Oh, outfits! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, we need to unlock some stuff. You already own all these outfits, but it takes confidence to pull them off. You can replay old levels with new perks to get confidence goals you missed. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Tutorial, never liked the guy. Never heard of him. Yay, fashion. This is your safe house? It's cute. Well, it's my mom's place. She's at bingo. All right, well, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string. She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. Cool. Oh, we actually have to do the thing. Hilarious. So how does this work? You drag string between us to prove we're friends. Yeah. Blam. I like it. Liv Kennedy served under. Yes. Led strike on Rushwater PD. Got it. Abducted Dessa Banks. Reactor employs Liv. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details. Nope. Looks good to me. Then I need to read these? Okay. Likes complicated cases, good filing system, skulls of every kind. My cat Daryl, not mutual. Dislikes Steve Clark, the traffic warlock, the Rushwater police, and loose ends. Hobbies, scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. Outwriting buyers, I'm a storm witch, a private investigator, legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years I've been finding missing people the cops couldn't or wouldn't, but it doesn't pay well and work is drying up and oh shit, these notes are smaller than I realized, or Zan's thing sounds serious, I think I can help, so off I go. Excellent. Likes naval history, Ma's spiced apricots, friends succeeding, and assault stabs. Dislikes memory tests, decisions, dairy, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support, and backgammon. Zan is an extremely old, retired Special Forces operative who can see the future. Actually, he can only see 1 second in the future, but in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. I would say so. Zan used to serve under Liv Kennedy in the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's backed with a violent, unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is or how to counteract her power. He's probably overblowing it, though. So these are clearly being written by Jen. Liv likes acting quickly, acting decisively, acting like a prick. Dislikes weakness, slowness, and dourness. Town in Norland. Interesting. Hobbies, dodgeball, don't play her at this. Bloody knuckles, don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint, don't race her at this. Yeah. Reactor, one of the biggest and by far the most effective private military outfit in the world. For years, Reactor have done the DSR's dirty work, but now that they've hit a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. Rushwater PD, a team of Special Forces wizards led by Liv. Yep. That all makes sense. And then Dessa, I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jurin Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv has abducted her at massive risk, and we're all left panicking about what she knows about Banks that we don't. Makes sense. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. Yeah, exactly. At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously? Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location within 3 meters. Okay, newt bones sounds doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with a pet shop downtown. But how do we get a vial of her blood? Cops would have taken it when they booked her, part of standard DNA log, but it'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff. And is that guarded? Of course it is, heavily. But I know a guy who owes me one. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Why would they have heard about it? They're just police officers. They don't communicate about when a building gets attacked or anything. They weren't all just informed immediately, right? Where Jen knows a guy. Yeah. Jen, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient? Good. Confidence goals. Okay, there are optional extra goals that boost a wizard's confidence. As in life, confidence is only needed to wear more daring outfits. Makes sense to me. Try for them, but don't stress it. You can always come back and get them later with new perks you've unlocked. They vary with each level. Yep. We also just got a new ability. which we can only use once per encounter, knocks back all adjacent targets. Very cool. Zan wants to finish with all team members at full health. And Jen wants to defenestrate 2 hostiles with Gale Grenade. So that sounds tricky because this only hits adjacent things and we can only use it once and it only has 1 knockback. So we need to be like in a corner with 2 windows. Or something like that. It's not gonna happen here, right? So... like there's no windows here. So you're gonna move here and... we only have the 1 mana, right? I don't know how quickly we regain mana. Grab intel. Oh, gain a mana. Interesting. I will take it. And then we'll do this and then this. Perfect. And then you're gonna take cover. And then Zan is going to... I guess we're just gonna 3-bolt burst this guy. I'm gonna move here and predictive bolt here. Right? We're good in turn. I can't... planning to... I can't read that whole thing. It's behind the thing. No one is planning to do anything else this turn. Okay, so there's nothing to foresee. Oh! Okay. That's a grenade. Explodes in the outcome phase, damaging and knocking targets away from the black. Luckily, that's a small grenade. I could even do another chain bolt. There are so few windows here. How about Overwatch? Fires at the first person to enter their narrow line of sight. Okay, so you are waiting for someone to enter here. Can I... Oh, I can't. I just barely can't. Can you... Do you have line of sight? Let's do this. Let's do this. You are going to move here. And the Grenadier should probably go down. And then you are gonna come over here, which just barely gives you line of sight on this guy. Which means now I can take cover, and you can, but now you can't move. So they don't have movement points, they just have 1 move action. I can't move, then shoot, then move. So I guess we're gonna take it careful. Our goal is to not get shot. You're gonna static blast there. And then you... You're gonna predictive bolt, but no one's gonna show up there. The thing explodes. Cool. Nothing happens. Just more dudes. Okay. Now, I would love... Can I actually get you out? Does that work? It does! Cool. I'll take it. You're gonna go there and take cover. You are gonna go... Can I knock people into each other? I guess we should try it and rewind if it's bad. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But now I can't take cover. That doesn't work that way. I'm gonna move here. Gonna do that, because that's gonna take you out, and then I'm going to... Can I predictive bolt and take cover? No, I cannot. So I'm gonna take cover. That thing explodes, we end our turn. Yes. Oh dear, okay. Well, we're moving. We're definitely moving. I think I just need to get the door. Though of course I could get you out of here. Like that. Jeez. Yeet! And then you are gonna go over here and seal the door? And then you are gonna... She likes a yeet. I think this is a very yeet-based game so far. This only does knockback, right? Oh, I throw it. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. But it just does the knockback. Interesting. Interesting. If I throw it on a friend, does it not... It just doesn't do anything to him. That's funny. That doesn't really help us in this exact situation, of course. So I think... maybe we'll do a chain bolt. And then do like one of these. You go out the window, you're unconscious, and now you just take care of you. So it doesn't really. But we can probably take cover there, and then you have what? You have one. Can I do this? Ha! Okay, so now I do move here. Seal the door. Good. Thing explodes. We're good. We're good. We did not throw two people out the window. That was for this zone specifically. Interesting. But we did get one confidence for Zan. Cool. All right, what are we looking for? A blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder. No, but her file will tell us where they're storing it. Okay, so just grab every blue file I see. Yep, unless your time brain lets you read them instantly or something. I can do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. Doesn't sound like it's gonna do it. No. Reach. Reach. So, okay, so now we have different goals. And I have my grenade again, right? I think it's once, I think encounter means like this little zone here. So there's 3 blue folders. Or boxes. They look more like boxes to me, but I won't complain. You grenadiers hiding behind a thing. Grenadier there. A tracker there. Gross. Well, we can... How's it going? It's going good. I am liking this game so far. Are you back home? I just kicked out Hecata because she was destroying everything, but you can probably come back in if you're actually here. But this is fun. I am really enjoying this so far. I'm home. Yay! Okay. We're just coming out of the tutorialization phase and into the... Now they're just throwing multiple crouching grenadiers at us. Let a single teammate perform 2 actions in 1 turn. What does that mean? Deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1? Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I think deploying to the separate doors is a good thing. So we're gonna breach, and we're gonna breach. And then I don't have, there's no windows in here? There's no windows in here. Feeling better finally, that's good. Did some long overdue garden work today. That sounds fun. It is quite chilly here. I would not want to be outside. Oh, but we can do this. Oh, we can even see what enemy is going to be coming in next turn. Trackers from both doors. So if I go over here to lock this door, I could probably get one of you, but then the other is going to shoot me, right? But the Grenadiers can't do any damage the turn they see you, right? Because they're just going to throw a grenade that blows up next turn. Is that how that works? I'm going to breach this door, or seal the door, rather. I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to chain bolt. I'm going to chain bolt you. Because that's efficient. Of course, that just moved you. And now you're going to shoot me. So actually, that probably wasn't the best thing to do. I think I'm going to static burst you. Now you're down. And now you're going to do something, but I don't care. Time boost. Oh, +1 action. Gives an action point to the target. That is so cool. That is so cool. I think these trackers I want to get rid of. I'm gonna go like this, and then static bolt you. And then grab intel. And then probably just take cover. And then there's nothing to foresee. So that's probably a good thing, right? Person comes in, you shoot a grenade, you shoot a grenade, you all move around. Perfect. Bit better today. Antibiotics have me honor killer, so a bit of a grouch. Yeah. It's better than not, right? It's better than the alternative. Let's see. Can I time boost from here? I have to have line of sight to do a time boost. But I can do 1 for either of you. Deal with all enemies by end of turn 1. That's insane. I'm going to... I could move here and do that so that knocking people into walls does more damage. Then I'm going to grab the intel. And now you're still too far away, but then you can... move here, because I want that folder. I'm going to static blast you into the wall. Grab the intel. And then take cover? I think we're okay. Those explode, and then we're good. Okay. So far, so good. Sounds like one of those trade-offs. My partner's migraine meds make her super foggy and out of it, but that's the trade-off to yeet the pain. Yeah. Well, and luckily, like with an infection, it's temporary, right? You deal with the infection, and then you stop the crappy meds, and then you're done. Migraine meds sound like something you have to take many, many times over however long. I'm glad I don't have that kind of migraine, at least. Can I just do that? Ha! Excellent. Okay. And then just Gale Grenade you. Or no, I wanna... That's fine. I'm gonna time boost you anyway. Does that count? 1 done. You don't have... There's nothing else to do. Damn! Or I guess we can... How about I rewind? How about this? How about this? You are gonna move here. You are going to time boost. And then... Right? And then you... Does it say somewhere where I have... How many actions I have? I have 1 action. So does that not... I have to right-click. Duh. Okay, so now you have 2 actions. So you're going to Chain Bolt... And then Static Blast. And then we need to seal the door. But I can't get there that quickly. Which is fine. Can I time boost myself? Does not seem so. That's fine. Blam blam blam. Is that too... No, I'm... Okay, hold on. Could I get him from over here? No, not really. What about here? No? Okay, well then I need to go here, like that, and then seal the door. That works. Frank threw up at 6 a.m., but she kindly dealt with it and then suffered the consequences. Damn, I hate it. I took a shower earlier, but I had to deal with a bunch of cat stuff before. So, yeah, that was fun. Antibiotics are shit. Yeah, these ones are. That's for sure. When I'm super ill, I imagine tiny space battles in my body against the illness. Hope your antibiotic fleet does the job. I like it. Like a Magic School Bus style. So far we've gotten 2 confidence for Zan, but none for Jen. Where are you going? Both these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem. Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door. Oh, good note. Let me breach first. I can take care of it from my side. It's brilliant. I am loving this so much. I am loving this so much. So far, so we know that we can't just breach in there, right? Because of you, you're gonna shoot through here. Okay, fair enough. So you need to breach. And then we're gonna knock you out the window. And then move in. And then I can't quite see you from here. You are gonna breach. And then there's a laptop, so we're gonna use the laptop. That opens that door. Oh, this is good. You are gonna time boost. So now you can move again. No, I can't move again. Damn, okay. Then maybe I shouldn't time boost then. So now you are going to... Actually, maybe I don't want to. Maybe we... Here, okay, no, I need to go back to before you moved. You're gonna move here. And now you are gonna breach. Move here. Use laptop. And now you are going to predictive bolt right there. I like that solution. I like that solution. Accept outcome? Yes, I do. I sure do. So now, before I lose line of sight on my friend, I'm gonna give you a time boost. Just assuming I'll want it. Gonna move there. Or no, I'm gonna move there. And then breaching will happen at some point. I can't breach from... You have to be on that side specifically? You have to be on that side specifically. I guess it makes sense. So I'm gonna breach. And then static blast. It's not gonna kill you though. Or knock you out, rather. Really like the imagery of tiny antibiotic space fleets. I agree. Chain bolt wouldn't get you either. Okay. Oh, but I have 2 actions. That's why I have 2 actions, isn't it? Zap zap. Okay, so then that's your actions. You don't have a move now. I mean, we could breach and then just predictive bolt right here, because they're gonna be melee, right? They're just gonna try to come in. So I'm gonna breach, except that puts me there. Good to know. And now I don't have a move. You might just wait. You might just hang tight. So now I can breach and then move back and predictive bolt. Oh, I could predictive bolt all the way across, couldn't I? That would be fun. I need to move here, grab the thing. I have so much mana. And then I'm just gonna open the door and chain lightning, right? Breach. Chain bolt. Definitely want to get the one out the window. Like that. We bounced. And then Gale Grenade is just gonna do the 1. That's not actually what I wanted to do. But if I do that, then I'm gonna take a hit, aren't I? I think that's gonna be what happens. I think we just need to do that. Oh, and then you're gonna... That's unfortunate. Except that I could do... Oh, but they have a little bit more health than I would prefer. How about... Oh, I need mana. I need mana to do time boost. Okay. Well, I think... Static blasting you. And then... Can I... Really? Okay, sure. Why not? And then you're just gonna have to move like that and 3-bolt burst. Oh, but that don't work against you because you got a shield. Got it. Can I move through you? Okay, sure. I wasn't necessarily expecting that, but now I can time boost Jen. And then Jen can almost get you. I think that's gonna be what we do, and then you're gonna move. And then you have another action. Okay. I guess that works. Nope, that's not what I meant. You don't have a move. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. You move there. You are gonna shoot as soon as I come through, and so are you. Tracker Moon. Okay, so you're gonna breach. You are going to 3-bolt burst. Oh, but I've already used my move. I can predictive bolt there, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. And then you are gonna reach, and then we'll just do this guy, right? Or can I chain bolt that bar? I can. Sweet. Cool. I'm not gonna get the door this turn. But that's fine. You are gonna go use the laptop. And then 3-bolt burst, right? Or maybe not. Maybe you're gonna time boost. And then you're gonna static blast, because then you hit the desk. And then you're gonna move and seal the door. And then we're done. Then we're good. Demonstrate 3 hostiles in 1 turn. Jeez. Cause predictive bolt to fire before the foresee phase. How would you do that? How would you do that? Found Banks. She was between Jubba and Hiddlesbottom, logically. We've all found ourselves there. It says her blood samples in fridge 5, room 304. So 1 floor up. Great, let's go. You brought the newt bones. I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones. Okay, so where is she? She is about 100 meters east. Oh god. Did you perform the spell 100 times too small? Nope, she's in the next building. And what's that? Controlled substances, I think. Why would they break her out of one police station just to take her to another? I don't know. Want to go find out? After I realign some time crystals, yes. Oh, cool. We're just gonna see it. Steve, you're sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yup. Every seizure in the DSR ends up here. All right, Bori, light it up. All will burn. Oh dear. In very mild fire. It's not mild fire. It's a total misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop. I'm a traffic warlock. You're a failed arsonist. Oh damn. Is this the traffic warlock that we have beef with? I'd like to see you untangle the M6 spaghetti junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm? Much as I'd love to hear where this clash of intellectual titans goes, we have a ride to catch. Steve, stick around and make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Bori, bring Binks. The traffic warlock is in on it. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv Team burning mana? Oh, that's interesting. Why do the Rushwater PD even have this much mana? That was the fire guy I was telling you about. That's true. I guess we saw him before. You look like you want to ask something. Okay, they're burning mana. Why? He sniffs. Not for the smell, I'm guessing. Why do they even have this much mana? The street value must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe defense told them to. I've heard of state stockpiling it on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared someone's gonna find one. Are we not a military use of mana? Is this person not a military use of mana? Also, I just noticed the hourglasses on the belt. That was the fire guy I was telling you about, yes. Oh, right, I do remember him now. So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy you knew who's permanently on fire. You meet a lot of colorful characters in the line of work. Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. I'm so busy. Bori Kesh, the less lethal pyromancer. How does that work? I think his flames are quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. Fair enough. Thank you for establishing that beforehand. You look like you want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? Oh, that's Steve. Steve Clark, Traffic Warlock. I keep running into him on my cases, and I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is. Wow, Jen. Shit. Get fucked, Steve. Can we take him? Probably not, but I've been itching to try. How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Oh dear. Probably not, but I'm itching to try. I've heard worse battle cries. Hilarious. Oh dear. Steve the Traffic Warlock has our number. White blood cell squad's 42 Alpha on its last legs. Just as the bacteria swarm closes in the final tube, bedraggled cell frigate suddenly a flash, and against the flesh-colored sky, the in strikes the antibiotic relief force Dose 7, decimating the bacteria swarm. Many cell leagues away in Cortex High Command, a lone figure, Tiny Z, leans back in their chair. Neuron intel tells them the sector is saved, the war is won. Wow. I like it. It's very in line with what was happening here, except at a different scale. Always a jerk named Steve, I know, right? Also, I just noticed his staff. That's amazing. It's amazing. And you got, like, a tire. Perfect. Check in with the nutrition department. I want to know our production. Let's rally and ride this tide. We're taking the fight to these bastards. I like it. Why is it always Steve? Steve knows. I'm going to be right back, and then we're going to take on Steve the Traffic Warlock. I'm back, and so is the cat. Okay, if you stay up there, then we're all good. Okay, all the mana is on fire, which I'm told is bad. It doesn't look like we can use it anyway, but like the evidence would give us mana. And you're just gonna crush hour. Sends forth a spectral motorcade of ghost riders that hits everyone in the red zone, then returns to the underworld, pending traffic conditions on the 7th Circle Junction. Fair enough. So we need to not be there. We've already breached, so I'm going to run here, grab the intel, and take cover. And then I'm gonna run here and take cover. Very good omens, yes, very much so. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's terrifying. And then they're gonna do all sorts of things. Cool, 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 cool. And then you just get to fire through projectiles. That is very cool. I love it. Oh, I thought I was the other person. I guess that's fine. Can you shoot this one? Yes, you can. So you're gonna move there. Seal the door. You are going to, I guess, move here and grab the mana. And then take cover. Go on the bicycle. Okay. So now you are going to time boost Jen. Jen is going to static blast that guy. And then move over here. And then static blast the traffic warlock. Not that that does anything directly, but can I... Can't quite get you out the window. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can I... No, not really. Oh, but I could seal the door at least. Right? It's gonna produce an enforcer. I would rather that not happen. I do this because it doesn't cost mana. Oh, and is that already all of my... Sorry, used an action? I guess I don't want to use my action to shoot this other guy. Right? So we're gonna move... We're only gonna get one move, so I definitely can't do that. It'd be very cool to get 2 moves. I think I'm gonna go here. Grab the intel. Oh, that's right. Point blank on the static blast. Okay, I need to remember that. Gotta get close. Can I chain bolt across the room? Yes. Yes, I can. And then I'll just give you another static blast. There we go. Didn't almost get you. I would almost get you. No, that's not what I want to do. And then you are gonna move and not quite get to the thing, but I can predictive bolt. I'm okay with that. So you're gonna do that. Yes, accept. There we go. So now you... okay, here we go. Now, I want to Gale Grenade you. Move me too, that's funny. And then you're gonna get knocked out, and then you're gonna hit a wall. Maybe what we do... Gonna time boost. A Gale Grenade doesn't cost an action. That's kind of cool. So we're gonna Gale Grenade there, and then Chain Bolt here and here, and then Static Blast here. And now I just need to make it to the door. Seal door. I didn't even look at what the things were. Finish with everyone at full health, and then toss Steve out the window. We did it. We did it. We got so much confidence. Steal a murderer's blood. Complete. Use it to track them down. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, police warlock in combat. Complete. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic warlock in conversation. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. Steve out the window. Yeah. I think he was also, like, he was at 0 hit points as he was flying out the window. But we'll say yes. Safely out the window. Now Zan has a point. Conviction and validation. Okay, so predictable. If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. Oh. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. Interesting. 3-bolt burst can do +1 damage. Or supporting fire, once per turn, when a teammate uses their standard attack, take a free shot at that target? Yeah. Yeah. And now we have not quite enough points. We need 5. We need 5 confidence to do more outfits. Hitman Pacifist Run has the same rules. Oh, that's fair. Why not? Didn't like that guy. Right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New low. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Blug scrying updates in real time for up to 36 hours. That's a handy spell. I like the wand in the hat. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where is she now? North by 80 kilometers already. How is that even possible? Is she moving? Give me a second. Yes, extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked. They've got a chopper. Of course they've got a chopper. Man, chasing multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard. Where do you think they're headed? Liboli. Reactor has a black site west of Aldo, places we've never heard of before. Nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Then I guess we're going to Liboli. Yeah. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your ma's place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually. Yeah, I didn't kill him, Gravity did. Yeah, they're fine. Like, I put a stasis on him so he fell slower, but he, like, bled out on the way, so clearly wasn't my fault. Oh, lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, Duck, that I live in filth? Interesting. Actually, I think it's lovely. You should see my flat, yeah. This is Jen. Do you remember I mentioned her? You know I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. She just calls everyone Duck. Lovely to meet you, though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy or something stronger? I would absolutely love a brandy. Oh, wonderful. Give me an excuse to have a snifter too, doesn't it? She laughs loudly. Now, how long will you kids be staying? Just the night, if that's okay. Of course, love, stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Liboli. Oh, how wonderful. You must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember where I used to take you on your birthday. She'd love it, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizard torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure we'll make time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a pharmacorp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Duck. How have you been, Jen? I have. Actually, it's where Zan and I met when I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story. Zan winces. That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want to. Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh god. Don't we have a map to update? I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing crafts again, Duck. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943 and I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about? Yeah, definitely interesting. People from the East Midlands and the UK call everyone Duck. Okay, interesting. News to me. I offered to help with the organizing side of things. I had a system. I just never got around to making the system. You got your father's spirit, Zan. Oh, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Well, I'm sorry. That man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and he just left it there, ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. Okay. So now we got Steve and Bori. Let's get Liv's team on here. Okay, so interesting. Oh, can I do this? Okay. Oh, and we get to zoom out. Look at this. Okay, so here's the DSR. Here's Laboli where we're going. Eye up me, Duck. Interesting. The brakes. Them's the brakes. You can see like airports everywhere. Okay, interesting. Well, you take orders from Liv, clearly, and you take orders from Liv, clearly. And the mana stockpile was stored at Stone Cliff, right? And Bori burned mana stockpile. Perfect. And here's the black site. You just know where it is. Cool. All makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details. I think we're good. I'm curious what Steve's details are. Smarmy prick who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always the department's darling, but now he seems to be working with the team who just hit Rushwater PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It is killing me that I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. Yeah, I think we'll get the opportunity though. You're out of brandy, so I made tea. Basically the same thing. Do you really want the story? It's longish. Of course. Oh, you'll love it. Building up isn't helpful. Okay, so this was Riasi 78. We're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat and our APC driver Valdini. She's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over and, of course, as the FNG, she sends me under there to check. I find 3 kilos of plastic, colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain, so sharp I think it's blown already, but it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire and flash, it hits me again. When I think about ripping out the blue wire though, nothing. I just see myself doing it clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off and I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Interesting. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it takes, what it turns out I can do. Cool. So they put you on the bomb defusal after that. Who was trying to blow you up? Yeah, cool. No, it turns out most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to Special Forces. That's where I met Liv. Who's trying to blow you up? I don't know if we care about all this. Bomb was a merc job, but this was Riasi in the 70s. There's no way Chapel money wasn't behind it. But Valdini said her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on my discovery that I could see through time. Good story. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father, especially not your father. He'd suck the magic right out of anything. It's not hereditary, Ma. But you might have something, you just never been in a life or death situation that required it. Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to the downtown after 5 p.m. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We'd better get some rest. Yeah, okay. Evidence board? No. Arts and crafts? Yes. Hey, we're into Act 2. Now shit gets real, right? 95 minutes late. So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for a reactor. He's gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Just the essentials. Oh, we have our cat! Oh my god! Look at this cat suitcase. Oh phew, I thought getting there was gonna be a whole thing. You serve with Liv long enough, a lot of people want to get on your good side. I didn't tell her it's Liv we're tracking. Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at a black site. Yeah. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. It's amazing. Oh, now it's asleep. I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, this is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kip. This might have been written by UK people. Oh, unplayed. What's your cat's name? Interesting. Chats. This is the chats menu. Optional conversations that can be played at any time. If you just want to move on for now, you can always play them later. Choices made in these don't affect the outcome of the campaign, which implies choices made otherwise may be significant. I'm gonna ask about the cat, but I don't think I don't care to read all of them, I don't think. Oh my god! What's your cat's name? Daryl. You named your cat Daryl. My mom did. She isn't really a cat person. Well, he's a treasure. What does he do? I think he's in legal. He's surprisingly chill about being on a ship. We think he was a ship's cat if we... Oh, look at the birds. If we let him out of his cage, he'd kill us both and leap into the sea like a tortured poet. I think he just has such disdain for life that he won't acknowledge this as any worse than usual. I'm gonna go with the ship one. I think we could take Daryl. No offense, Daryl. Cool. Just a little bit of character building. Zan's brain. Bear with it. Hi? Hi. Oh wait, are you really here? Explain where here is, then ask me again. Shit, sorry, I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild while I'm asleep, and it can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too. Gonna need some clarity on runs wild. Well, okay, it runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it most, so that's when it knows. So that's what it knows. So we're about to fight a completely meaningless battle. Yeah, sorry, I can kill you if you'd like. That'd probably wake you up. No, I'm good. Could use the practice to be honest. I don't get shot at much in typical private investigation. Yeah, they're not bad for building confidence. Okay. All right, let's breach. This is just, oh, it's him again. Damn you, Steve. Damn it, Steve. I'm assuming people can be blown out these. And then what is that? Air canister causes 3 knockback to all adjacent targets if damaged. Okay. Well, I'm gonna damage it. That seems good. And then move here, and then you're gonna move here, and blam. That was brief. Yeah, there's usually a bit more of them, more to them than that. Want to do another? Sure. Oh, there was a thing. Oh, I had to get them all out the window. Oh well. Dream training. Interesting. I think I want to move on for now. Banks is definitely close. My scry is popping off. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Okay, what are we looking at in there? Automated turrets. They're tough, but if you can get close, you can just shut them down. That seems like a security oversight. Not a documented feature, just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. Oh, that's a big turret. Oh my god. Not affected by drugs, toxins, fire, or stun. They make sense. Oh dear. Okay, so this is... Can I knock someone out of that, I wonder? Prevent 2 reinforcements in total. Finish by end of turn 3. I think time boost is just generally a good idea. You're gonna move here. Rebolt burst to you. That did not knock you out. How far can I move? I can't move very far. I'm gonna grab the intel and take cover, I guess. I can go here. I bet this will knock you out. There we go. And then... I'm not gonna waste a chain grenade on you or anything. I assume they can't be moved. Stability reduces incoming knockback by this much. Okay, so it's just less. And of course, I didn't actually use my extra action, did I? So that means I want to go all the way back and not do that. Okay, so then you are gonna breach. You're gonna go here and grab the intel and take cover. You're gonna go here, static blast, and then take cover. Okay. I can't... I'm assuming I have to actually get, like, behind? Can I do it from here? Nope. Sure can't. Well, I can get you a tiny bit, or... Exam could go here and ambush here as you came in, but you're gonna have line of sight. We could... See, that's not even gonna move it. I think... Jeez, I don't even know where is gonna be safe. Does that work? Okay, well it moved you and didn't damage you. Be cool if there was a window to knock it out. I wonder if we could knock this one out that window. I do this? Interesting. That's kind of helpful. Oh, but I can't take cover here. Can I do this? Yes. And then you... Does that... It's just not gonna do anything. I think you move there. Then... I'm going to cover. Can I squish you? Oh, cool. Except that didn't really do anything because of the armor. I think now is when we time boost. So Jen is gonna come over here and go here and seal the door and turn off the turret and static blast you. And then take cover. That works out quite nicely. And then you're just gonna hang out here, and then predictive bolt in case something comes through. But there's no, that's not even a reinforcement door. Cool. So now, so that's not gonna do anything, right? Yeah, because of its armor and junk. But you come over here, because this has 2 knockback. Can I not? Can I not? Oh, interesting. Now I can move way over there. Well, I know it's better at point blank, right? There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. And then what? Disable any turret, seal reinforcement doors done, knock at all enemies done, and we're done. We're done. We're done. I don't know why we're having so much easier time with Zan's than Jen's. I see a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with its target recognition. If you get to it, try L. Kennedy and Philidor 77. You think Liv programmed every turret? No, but she always insisted on having admin level access to friendly security systems ever since Medill in 81. Fair enough, I'd ask, but we don't have that kind of time. Why do you know Liv's passwords? I respected the hell out of her, but it was very clear she could kill me and one day might. Seemed prudent. How do you know her passwords? It's not hard to spy undetected when you only have to foresee doing it. Ah ha ha ha. Wow, that's unsettling. Alright, let's hack a turret. Let me try something. I have an old trick I haven't tried in a while. I'm gonna gain a new ability, False Prophet. Send out a false premonition of yourself which expires at the end of the foresee phase. Enemies believe it's real, but aren't forced to target it if they see a better option. Oh. Well, turrets aren't gonna be that smart, right? So it just goes, it goes there? Yeah. And then what? Can I stand here and it's not gonna do a bunch to you. There's the terminal though. The other thing we could do is bring you in here. Still gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. What's the smart thing? Yeah, okay, so then you target me. So we go here. Can I... What am I gonna do at 1? You're still gonna shoot. I don't even have a mana for a time boost, so you would go here and grab the intel and then time boost, except you don't have line of sight now. So you're gonna move there, and then we're gonna time boost. And then you are... It does the same, so we're just gonna do that. And then that. Cool. And then we're gonna foresee that it shoots. Oh, but it's gonna bump us but not hurt us. So that's fine. That's all fine. Oh, of course. You're gonna move there and hack the turret. Very good. And then you are gonna move here. And blam, blam, blam. Which is still fine. You're gonna shoot. I wonder who shoots first. Cool. Cool. Okay, now seal the freaking door. Free shot burst. Static blast. Wow, that's some knockback. Cool. Cool. We're good. Once again, Zan's getting more confident. That means we got a new outfit for you now. That's cool. Zan, you're pale, man. You sure you're okay? I do feel rough, to be honest. Turning out suicidal time clones of yourself never feels great, but this is different. Did something bite you? Mark on your neck. Does it look like the one on your arm? Oh. Should we abort? Not an option, our ride already left. Alright, well, Banks is a doctor. Breaking her out of this dive should earn us a checkup, right? What a statement, right? Oh, good point. You want to hang back? I can probably figure something out myself here. No, I'm good to fight, and also don't refuse the help of someone who can see the future, please. Oh, good, because I was absolutely bluffing. Could be a fucking tank in there for all I know. Think human-shaped, but you're not far off. Oh dear. Reactor Heavy Gunner Calder. Reactor Tracker. Reactor Sniper. And a turret and a console. Okay, well then, cause predictive bolt to fire before the foresee phase. Again, how... It's a heavy, it's a heavy. It's an AC. We don't have anywhere else to redeploy to. There's this thing though. Oh, we're gonna have to, we can breach this door. Interesting. Well, you are gonna move... Oh, I see! If we use the air blast to shove someone into predictive bolt, that's how you do it. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, you're just gonna hang tight there. I think. You're gonna go over here, grab the intel, and oh, of course we breach from there. You breach? Nope. And of course there's you. I think we need to breach. And then we can do that. Or we can false prophet, right? Do like that. Excellent. And then... I don't think I can... I wish I could predictive bolt like over here. Can I can't do that. Let's grab the intel. I have one action, right? But you don't, some of these things don't cost action, so I'm gonna do that. That just straight up kills him. That's handy. If I had one more move, that would be fantastic, but I do not. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do there. So I'm just gonna go over here, grab the intel, give a good old blast, and then take cover. Saturating fire. Heavy gunners lay down so much fire that you'll take 1 damage even in cover. It's still a lot better than taking a full hit, though. Oh my god. I don't know what else I would do, though. Maybe just not go over there. We can go here, or can I get you from here? It's not gonna do anything to you. I think you're just gonna move. I could get right in your face. That'll do damage. Ha! Okay. So each point of knockback turns into a point of damage if you knock them into something. Of course, now you didn't actually move, and that's gonna hurt a lot. That's gonna straight up kill me. Cool. Could we actually, I mean, if that's the case, let's just redo this whole thing. I want you to come up here, static blast to the face. And of course you have armor, so that didn't do anything, but that's fine. But that's not gonna do anything to you. I could time boost you, and then you could just do it again, and that kills the heavy. I'm okay with that. I think that works. And then now you're gonna go over here, and can I reach, and then take the intel, and then false prophet? I think that works. So that takes care of that. And then we're good. Yeah, I think that's about what we're gonna get. So now there's these 2 laptops here. I want you... I guess you can go here. You can go here. You can shoot. It does, okay, took you out. Use the laptop. And then you hack the turret. And then that shoots you. And then you're gonna do that, and then we're good. Are there even any, oh, there is a reinforcement door. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. That's totally fine. We don't even have to do anything. Yeah, we're good. Oh, except I should actually like seal the door. Except I can't quite get there. You can get there. You're gonna seal the door. You're gonna try and shoot me, but we're gonna shoot first, so it doesn't matter, and then we're done. We're done. Cool. Hey, when you started to feel sick, was it like a swarm of red-hot locusts were nesting in your pancreas? I would have said hornets, but yeah. Okay, I think we've both been poisoned, just hasn't hit me full on yet. Jen, I'm so sorry I can barely walk, I might be done. No, you're gonna be fine, just hang back and rest up. Banks' cell is right there. I'm just gonna clear the room, bust her out, and she'll fix you up in no time. Assumably. Simple. When did we get bitten? What even bit us? Zan is poisoned. His movement is restricted and he'll lose 1 health at the end of every turn. Good. Good, good, good. There's a turret. There's a hacky spot. There's Banks. There's 2 reinforcement doors. There's a canister. 4 damage, 1 knockback. Oh god. And then all these little air canisters. Sniper high tower, hilarious. Okay. I mean, it'd be awfully nice to just seal this door immediately, right? Except we can't quite get there. And then you, yeah, that turret's gonna be a problem. Oh, can I do this? I just moved it. Huh. If damaged. I would have assumed that that would damage it. But maybe not. Or no, let's go 1 closer. Can I... Probably good to just get rid of it, right? You're gonna take cover. You're gonna foresee... something? Did something actually happen? Okay, whatever. Oh, good. A heavy popped out. There's no way we're gonna be able to disable that on turn 1. Reactor tracker. Okay, well, we clearly need to close this door. Zan is doing badly. Kind of need to make it run for the turret, don't we? But that's its own... Okay, gonna time boost. I'm gonna chain bolt. Okay, well that wasn't nothing. And then I could just get rid of you. Like, is your move reduced because of the poison? Well, let's do that. Then you're gonna continue taking cover, I guess. You're gonna end up here, you're gonna seal the door. You're gonna chain grenade? Or chain bolt or whatever. I guess that works. And then take cover. Oh, but you're still gonna do a damage because you're a heavy. We just need to take care of the heavy, like right now. Right, and that'll give you a free hit. But it doesn't do anything because we have armor. So you went back and you hit this and got thrust forward. Which is cool and all. But if I can get rid of you, it does the same thing. You're gone. And then if I could get to the turret, which I cannot, I can time boost, and then you can static blast, which does nothing. I could gale you into the wall there, but that's just gonna do one. Right? No, you're not even. I mean, we could annihilate this guy. Yeah. And then this isn't gonna produce this turn. And if you... Oh, you don't have mana. Oh, because I time boosted. Sure would love to get rid of you. I did use both those actions. But I guess if the alternative is getting annihilated, I don't want Zan to die. So instead of time boosting, you're gonna do this. I guess one of you. That's not good. This is quite the pickle. I think we need to just survive this round and then make sure we hack the thing next round. So that means you need to get as close as you can. And then chain bolt. Same way we did. That does at least do some damage. And then, but then you taking cover is fine. And then you are going to false prophet up here. But you are still gonna shoot me. Can I... I guess that works. And then that way, you are gonna shoot this. But now if I take cover, I will only take the poison damage, and everyone's gonna shoot the distraction. I think that's the best we're gonna do. I think that's the best we're gonna do here. And then I don't know, that's a long run. That's a long run, oh, of course. Okay. Oh, but I can make it. I can make it! Hack turret. Grab intel. And it's gonna shoot, but it's gonna go first. It's gonna kill the heavy. Okay, so that's good to know. I can static blast you into the wall. It only does... Oh, but then you shoot, and then that... Okay, that works. And then you... 3-shot burst. And then move. Oh, you're so slow now. Okay, well I can do that at least. And then you are gonna take cover. Of course, something might shoot that, and that would be terrible. But otherwise, or no one's gonna come out this turn. Oh, is this reinforcement door is done? Okay. I think that's fine. Oh, but you didn't trigger it because you just went through. Oh no, Zan is dead. Ah, I see. Well, hopefully that's fine. We're just gonna slam. And then we're done, right? Are we good? You're still alive, right? Please, I know you hate me. I know you won't save me. But please don't let Zan die. He's never crossed you. He's just trying to stop something terrible. Please don't. Oh, that sucks. Well, damn. Maybe it's healing bullets. Maybe she's like a weird wizard that heals with bullets. It's okay, this random person will help save us. I used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General. I was good until I started to shake. I knew the symptoms: Strybeck syndrome, degenerative, incurable, terminal. But I couldn't lose that job. I couldn't just wait to die, so I hid it. And it worked for a while. I was good enough to compensate. But when the kid came in, I honestly thought I was his best shot. I was wrong. I knew it was a bad cut before I saw the blood, and I knew it couldn't be stopped. The bottom dropped out of my stomach. It was over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Every atom in me was screaming for an undo button on my life. Then a pop, a rip, a snap, and it was undone. The cut? Not just the cut, the whole sternotomy. Blank look. Means his chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room full of attendants scream before. Best we could tell, his body had gone back about an hour. The anesthetic wasn't in his system, but a prep drug was. So it turns out I can rewind people. That's a good healing thing. Anna from Overwatch? Yes. Her gun doesn't shoot like bullets though, right? She shoots little syringes. It was another month before I figured out they have to be dead first. Oh, okay. Okay. I can heal people an hour, but they have to die first. So if they're only unconscious, I have to shoot them first. You understand? No, I don't. If I had waited for you to die, sending your body back an hour might not have been enough. The toxin could have already been in there. Next time I want a regular doctor. I thought she was a regular doctor. There's a skull on her belt. A red flag, sure, but not a slam dunk for necromancer. Not a necromancer. You did just raise us both from the dead. That was today. Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie? I do feel incredibly bad, yes. Then I prescribe a brandy. 3. When did you get back? She was a surgeon. A cute story, but try a shorter version for your next set of zombies. This looks cool. They all look cool. They're all so good. Infiltrate reactor's black site complete. Extract Dessa banks complete. Get an entire team fatally poisoned and shot in the head. Not in the plan, but yes, complete. Well, now we have a healer, kind of. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we each got a perk point. Okay. So once per turn, refresh your move after firing. Hell yeah. Knock back on the chain lightning. Gale grenade can you +1 use per encounter. That's cool. Second win. Refreshes the move of any friendly targets in the blast. Oh. Storm Grenade. If thrown directly onto an enemy, lightning strikes them for 2 damage. That's also cool. Those are all cool. 2 damage from one source is nice because of things with armor. Being able to fire, move, then fire, then move would be amazing. They're all good. That's the problem. They're all good. These are all good. I'm gonna say Storm Grenade because armor sucks. And then Zan. Jeez, okay. +1 damage would be great because of also armor. Supportive fire 2, no limit on how many times supportive fire can trigger in a turn. Time Bomb boosts all targets in a 1-tile radius of impact except for Zan. Prophet fires Seer's main attack at a nearby target before expiring. Cool. If the Prophet dies before it disappears, your mana is refunded. Oh. Prophet interacts with anything it can before expiring, like hacking a turret. That's cool. If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again this turn. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. Interesting. The combination of +1 damage and supporting fire here seems really good. Useful fiction also seems really good, but I think I'm just gonna go for damage here. Outfits! Then Zan gets Dark Arts. Ooh, look at that. And Hedge Wizard. Hedge Wizard for sure. Cool. Fashion! That's a very good hat. Thank you, it's new. You're a very good hat. Okay, we've exhausted the marketplace of ideas. I'm going to bed. Wait, I've got something for you. Your dog tags. They're my vessel. Keep them with you and you'll get some of my brain future eyes. Your foresight? It won't be as clear as what I see, but it should be enough to save your ass now and then. Zan, I don't know what to say. No one's ever given me their vessel before. Well, you just saved my life for the 2nd time in 2 days. I was barely conscious in there and somehow you carried it. Kind of fuzzy on it myself. But also you trusted me on this thing from the jump. No one's had that kind of faith in me. In a long time. Becoming a wanted criminal does help clinch the decision. It's nice to have geopolitical crisis as an excuse to reconnect. Of course, you've never let me down. Yeah, there you go. All right, that's my sincerity limit for tonight. Back to mocking your tactics tomorrow. And back to mocking your age if you last that long. Oof. All right, what's next? Gotta meet my contact, Gillipa. Pay him for the ride and see if he's got anything new. Hey, look, the cat! What company? Nah, or want company? Nah, it'll spook him. You two see the sights. Well, speaking of people you haven't paid, we broke you out of torture prison. And if you want to finish the job, you could get my gear back. Oh, that's fair. I thought I did. You used it to reverses? That's just my res bag. They also took Ghost Skull Gary and my tibia of trauma transference. The skull in your bag, that's not Ghost Skull Gary? Did that skull look like a Gary to you? I firmly believe anyone can be a Gary. Takes all kinds, I guess. But no, that was obviously Nigel. The cat? Yes, that is the cat. So how do those flasks work? Is it a stink tears base or hex sap? Or just drugs? I just throw jugs at people. And that works? It works on people who breathe. What do the drugs do? Loss of balance, drowsiness, some slight hallucinations. Like if you push people around, it makes that a lot easier. Oh, I do! So we've got no other craft right now. Just power over life and death, and I can open a portal to a void dimension. Well, let's dig into that. She shrugs. I don't know, I just point this cool-ass key at a wall and something opens. Push something into it, they come back an hour later with a 1,000-yard stare and a newfound interest in investment banking. It's like a window you can put in a wall. Oh, now we're talking. All right, let's do this. It's just the two of us. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so sedative cocktail, the perfect team. Resurrect, it's a bullet. And death's door. Hey, death's door! Anyone pushed into the portal won't come out again until after the fight. Revived enemies consider everyone hostile, are stunned for 1 turn, and cost no mana to res. Revived enemies consider everyone hostile. Oh dear. Oh dear. Drug him up and push him into the void. Yes. Yes. I also like that she's just going into battle with a suitcase that's dripping. I like her. Finish by round 3. Use Death's Door to eliminate a hostile. Okay. So Death's Door can be on... Oh, it could be there. Well, that's definitely going to be what we do. And then you are going to move here. And do a sedative cocktail on you. Why not? It also knocks back. Why not? Then take cover. You're going to go here. And blam, blam, blam. The heavy into the void. Goodbye. Grab the intel. And then take cover. Cool. And now you're just a dude. Okay, so now what? So my day job is typically exactly the opposite. You're pulling people out of the void. Hopefully there isn't a lever later where all the things you pushed into the void appear all at once. Oh dear, don't say that. Well, hello, Sensoro. How's it going? I am really digging this game. I think we're gonna go here. And probably do a chain bolt, right? That seems useful. And then grab intel, and then we could just do this. That seemed good. And then you aren't gonna quite get to the door, but nothing's coming out this turn. So then you're just gonna sedative whoever's around that corner, and then take cover. And then we're good. Now you're gonna go there, you're gonna seal the door. And then you... I don't know that we're gonna get line of sight on you. Maybe we will. Okay, sure. No, not take cover. Use laptop. And then we're good. We got both of our goals. Wow. That was a good one. Frequently reverse overdoses, and we spend most of our days trying to bring people back from crisis, so is more reverse the drugs and pull them back inside. Yeah. There's a neat bit of symmetry there. Okay, what's behind this door is not good. Specifics? I don't know, these tags don't give me a clear picture like Zan has, but it feels kind of blammy. Then you should go first. Oh, real nice. Look, if you can raise the dead too, just shout and I'll waltz right in there. But if not, you're the only one who can safely die today. Don't like any part of that sentence. Especially the part where you're right. That's a mine. Let Jen get killed. For real? And then what the heck are you? You got like a laser gun. Neutralizer? While targeted by a neutralizer's beam, you can't use any spells, generally anything except moving and throwing things. Got it. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna just walk onto a mine. Oh, I have to actually go inside. Interesting. Okay, well then, resurrect. Hilarious. Okay. You're a good candidate for death's door, aren't you? Where can I... Or no, not covered. This one. And then... Hooray, dorks! Hooray, dorks! I'm going to knock you out the window. But I don't have a move. So... That's cool. I guess I could sedative you. For whatever that's worth. And then you're just gonna not do anything. Oh, perfect. Well, targeted by a new neutralizer's beam, you can't use any spells. Yes, yes. But you are targeted, but you are not. If I... Oh, can I just get you from here? Yes. Yes, I can. And then I'm just gonna Gale Grenade you out the window, right? And then move. And then seal. And then you can move. And use. And we're good. That was a good one. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Oh god. Alright, we're here. They stashed my stuff in the next room on the way to the cells. So what are we looking for, vessels or channels? I don't know what that means. I only know the word arcana from TV. No one taught you how to do this stuff? When you summon the living dead in an operating room, no one shows up with a free ride to wizard school. The cops show up with a free ride to a lab tank, and if you get out of that alive, you go underground. Sorry, I didn't mean to patronize. I'm just impressed you can use vessels untrained. Explain vessel. The key you use to open portals. If an item lets you do something different from your main craft, it's a vessel. Another caster carried it long ago, long enough that it picked up some of their craft. So your key, a dealer in a skull mask gave me that for rezzing her partner from a ketamine overdose. Okay, so she probably had a sign line in Eldritch Gateways. Neat. Then anything that just improves your main craft is a channel. So your wand is a channel and your broom is a vessel. Oh my god. I mean, it's not brain surgery. No, I completely forgot about my broom. Oh my god, that's gonna make things so much easier. Broom reach. Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter the room from any other window as long as the space is clear. That's really good. That's really good. So that means we're gonna jump out this window and come in this side. Okay, well, clearly we need to deal with you first. I guess I can do this, right? I can seal the door before terrible things happen. And then we're point blank, so I'm just gonna blam. And then I could just also Gale Grenade, but it's not gonna do anything. But you don't have any actual damaging abilities. Very cool. I guess I could have Death Doored. Can I death door on top of a door? I don't think I can. Can I... Can I do this? You're gonna move here. You're gonna move here. You're gonna death's door. You're gonna blam. Yeah. And then you... Oh, that's not what I meant. Too bad I don't have another move, but I will take getting rid of the heavy and getting a reinforcing tracker over the alternative. No, that's... I keep thinking that's a move. Okay. Use it this turn? I have to use it this turn? I have to use it this turn? Why? There's a big dude there. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter who breaches, right? Or the person who stands there has to breach. So, you have to be there. And then you can go there and put a door here. To the... Oh, damn. Damn. Really? Oh, man. If I had taken the other talent where I could move after the static blast, then this would be way different. Okay, well, if the door isn't gonna happen, then I want to do this and seal the door. And then I can sedative you. And then you're just gonna die. Like, that's bad. You can go here. And then... I mean, that does do some damage, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't! Oh, but the sedative made them more susceptible to pushing, I thought. Let's do that first. And then that, and that will do a damage. And that will also do a damage? Okay. I guess that's not so bad. Or no, because... Jeez. Okay. You already did the sedative, so then can we door there and then blast? Gotcha. Sedative them first, and they go further. So we're not going to end up getting the door taken care of, but that's fine. You're going to do your broom thing. Right? Okay. Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter from any other window. Oh, do I have to, like... I just do that. Neat! Neat. I think that works. I can use the laptop because that doesn't take an action. And then I can just blow you both out the window with a grenade. And then I guess we're good, right? I mean, we're gonna get 2 more enemies, but I think that's the best we're gonna do. You're just gonna do like this. Blam. And then you can't actually do anything. directly. You're gonna seal the door, and then sedative pushes. Oh, the sedative can push. Great, perfect. And then I guess I would have rathered. You can move there, and then close the door. Can I chain bolt? Nope. But this will still kill you. And then you can sedative out the window. Move. Seal. Done. Done. End of turn 1. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Retrieve Ghost Skull Gary, complete. Retrieve the tibia of trauma transference, complete. Remember Jen has a broom, complete. Excellent. So are we only going to be 2-man teams, or do we get to have 3 or more people at some point? Perk point to spend. You have those 2 things. +1 sedated to all targets. Radius sedated. Lose 1 health per turn and unsteady. +1 incoming knockback. I mean, so they're going to lose more health, or that goes longer? +1 unsteady to the central target. All targets also take 1 damage on impact. Wow. If a target is pushed into the tile in front of the portal, it will pull them in. Again, these are all very good. Necromantic. That's what she is. She's not a necromancer, she's a necromantic. I think making Death's Door work in more situations is going to be a good thing. In there, now we have 2 more outfits. Desert Detachment or Jungle Tracker. This one, of course. That night. Binks, if you're ready to talk about it, did you ever learn why they took you? Liv wanted me to kill her. I'm sorry. 3 times since we reached Gliboli. She'd disappear for a few hours, come back sweating and shaking, and order me to kill and res her. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. She seemed sick. Elevated pulse, sweating, dilated pupils, dilated nostrils, tremors, but I'm a surgeon, diagnosis isn't my field. Okay, that's not what we had. And after you rewound her, calm, vital picture of health, and she didn't bitch about the whole thing like some people. Well, and the cat's just gonna be in the background every single time. She trying to stave off some disease she can't cure. Was she doing something in that hour that made her that way? That's my question. Was it just a test for something she's planning? I think she's going out and pushing herself to the absolute limit of her time stuff. Like to the point where she would die if she just did it without having the ability to resurrect and then being like, hey, fix me. I think that's what she's doing. If there's something that takes you from healthy to that inside of an hour, I advise against it. Well, if you can just warp through time. I don't like unanswered questions. Really? I live for them. I know what poisoned you if it helps. Despite what I just said, yes please. It's a slow-acting poison the Druid Mafia uses called Thistle Kiss. You had needle-thin puncture marks before I rezzed you, and Liv just hired a Druid hitman. Oh. Well, I have to say that's pretty smart. You don't have to say that. It's optional to say that. How do you kill the guy who sees everything coming? Don't let him know he's been hit until it's too late. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course, but I'm freelance, so if she has a paid position... Well, you'll have to be fast. My contact says Liv's briefing her team tonight before they ship out. We go in quick and quiet, we might learn their next move before they make it. Banks were square, but if you're up for this, we could certainly use your skills. Oh, I'm coming. After what they did to me, next time I shoot Liv Kennedy in the head, she's staying in the fucking ground. Well, this is a reconnaissance mission, so we might need to re-clarify engagement objectives en route, but let's go. Okay, so now it's us two? Alright, suppression auras cast, no alarms in this room. If we take this room clean, they won't hear us coming. Want to show us what Ghost Skull Gary can do. Ultimately, that'll be Gary's decision, but I'll set him up for success. Excellent. Oh, all three of us are here! I like it. That's a lot of guns. And a heavy. Okay, Spectral Skull. Fires a spectral skull named Gary, who damages enemies as he passes through them and bounces off walls once. Cool. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, can I... I like it. Oh, and your armor doesn't apply to spectral skulls. Cool. Well, I already did Banks' thing. Finished by end of round 2, have the team use 5 different abilities in 1 turn. That's probably doable. I would love to get door back there, but it's not gonna quite work, is it? You can move here. Or no, that was... I right-clicked to like get out of the menu and forget that that's like the do the thing button. Okay, so that's gonna go there. We're gonna take cover. Can I can't time boost you from here. But we can... Well, there's the laptop's just right there. Okay. There's no reinforcement doors? There are no reinforcement doors. Yeah, I just want to move you... I just want to put you in a spot where things are gonna happen. And then you are going to breach. And then pop in here. And then... Right, we can chain lightning. I think I'm gonna time boost you. So then chain lightning those two. And then static burst you. And then Gale grenade you. Oh, it didn't work? Why didn't that work? Oh, there's a window over there too. I'm gonna have to start paying attention to the locations of all the windows for broom reasons. I'm curious why that didn't knock you out of the or into the thing. But I'll take a stun, honestly. I have to head out, but just want to say I've really been enjoying your Dwarf Fortress content. Excellent. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good day. Have a good day, chat. Thank you for coming in. I definitely appreciate hearing that. That's cool that people are finding it and liking it. There will be more. There's going to be so much more. So I hope you keep enjoying. You're just going to take cover. You are going to just shoot through the window, I guess. And take cover. That works for me. It's like this isn't gonna knock you back, right? Yeah. I just need a little bit of knockback, like this maybe. No. Interesting. We could do like this. Not that that really did anything. Oh, but that does that for you. Sure, why not? I'm curious if I can... Nope. Blast. Really? Really? There we go. Goodbye. You're gonna move up, and blam blam blam. Use laptop. Perfect. And we got all 3 confidence boosts. Very, very cool. What's next? Officers. They're the only people here who won't shoot us on sight, but only because it's policy to sound the alarm first. Tonight, that's worse. Any alarm goes straight to live, they evac early, and we lose their trail. If you think that's worse, you haven't seen the inside of a gunshot wound. Okay, sure. For us personally, life will go on. But we're trying to stop a war here. Get into the headspace, please. All 3 of them, officers. There's no reinforcement doors. There's an actual tank. That bodes well. Don't let anyone sound the alarm. Oh, there's the alarm. There's just the one. Okay. Can I turn the alarm into a portal to nothingness? Breach. Can't let this guy reach the alarm panel he's headed to. Okay, yeah. They're all gonna go for it. I got it. Does that work? I could also sedative 2 of them at least. Your mana things include Resurrect and Skull. Yeah, okay. Take cover. You are going to breach. You are going to move up here. If they're not going to shoot me, or no, you're definitely going to get one. I didn't need to bother sedativing them, but whatever. I'll take it. And then I could Gale Grenade you for 1. No, I didn't actually want to. You're gonna go up here and blam, and then we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. 3 enemies with a spectral skull. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Alright, we're here. If we can clear this room with no alarms, I can foresight into the briefing room and catch everything. Is it an easy one? I wouldn't want to go on record saying that, no. Might be time for some trauma transference. I'm almost afraid to ask, but I'm not. What is it? Let me move trauma around. I cast it on you, then I choose who takes the damage next time you get hit. Feels like there was something in the Hippocratic Oath about that. I shot you in the head to save your life yesterday. Hippocrates needs to get on my level. Two heavies and 2 officers and 3 reinforcement doors. And then what are you? You're a turret. You're a little turret. Is there a hacky? So I can hack over there. There's a window right next to it, conveniently placed. So I need to get you to a window. I don't know if I can do it in 1 turn. Of course, the heavies are gonna damage us anyway, but we're gonna do damage transference. Can I damage transference on the false prophet? That'd be funny. Let's just go ahead and breach. So yeah, choose a protectee, then a victim. I'm gonna say Jen is gonna be protected. And this heavy. Oh, I could do it. Whoa, wait, hold on. I can do it on the explosives. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. So you're gonna go there. You're just gonna stand there. Totally cool. But then the rest of you need to hide so you aren't hit. Or we just need to send out our friend. And then you're gonna end up over here. Yeah. And then you end up over here. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, but it hits the false prophet. Does it actually hurt the false prophet? I'm not sure I even care. I can get... Oh, I would love for this to not hurt enemy or hurt friendlies. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back to... Nope, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna rewind the false prophet. I'm gonna move Banks in first and then do the skull. Because that's just amazing. And then you're gonna move in. And false prophet there, why not? That will work. And then you're gonna grab the intel, take the cover. You are going to take cover. And you are gonna chain bolt? Got rid of an officer. And then I'm not gonna take cover because you're gonna shoot at me, and everyone else is shooting at the thing. Great. Ah. Yes. Yes, that is what I want to happen. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna move here. And then broom reach to here. And hack the turret. Yeah, I like that. And then clearly we need to get rid of this officer. So I'm going to... What am I gonna do? I could, like, predictive bolt him. Right? Because I know that you're going to want to end up in that tile. And then you're just going to get shot. And it's going to fire first, right? So I probably don't even have to do anything to you. And then, of course, you're a reinforcing officer. Great. So maybe do like this. Oh, that's interesting. But I want, like, what? You didn't do your thing. If I do it before? No, interesting. Why don't you do your deal? Oh, they're both gonna go. Okay, so I need... So maybe... You've already used your move. I could... I mean, that means neither of them are gonna get there. And then do this. Not quite. But you're gonna get shot, and then you're not gonna do anything, and you're gonna shoot at me, but I can take cover. But now you're gonna die instead of you. So... be like that. Oh, see, yeah. No, I need the turret to shoot at the heavy. So... I mean, if I go... It's really as far as I can go. Okay, so we're gonna... Predictive bolt for that square, so if any of them make it, they're gonna get zapped. You are gonna go... here. You still aren't gonna die. Do you have knockback? You do have knockback. But I can't put something there. Well, what if I do this? Now you're gonna die next turn. Oh, and then I can do a door there. And then shoot you into it from here! Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god. Oh, I should have closed the door. And these are all officers. Great. I think it might be time for a time boost. Glad that doesn't have a range. You are gonna... Oh, there is a mana here. Boop. Boop. Oh, you can just go out the window. I think that'll work. And then we'll just finish you off. And then... turret will get you from there. And then... or no, I want to go Go like this, right? And then predictive bolt. No? I can't? But I know they're gonna be there. Okay, and then that leaves you. Which means you can... Or you can probably make it to one of these doors, or not. Oh, jeez. Let's get in better position for next turn. You die. You don't quite make it. And then we're good. Seal all doors is done because we just got all of the reinforcements. Good. That's fine. There we go. That works. Didn't do much, did it? Freaking armor. Oh, we can do this. There we go. And then you go here, and then you shoot. And then... Oh, and then we have a turret. Turret's gonna finish it. Cool. I like it. I'm a fan. Oh, that's cool. All right, we're wheels up for Kalen at 0200, and I need everyone on the same page, the same sentence before we touch down. Put a foot wrong in Laboli, you piss me off. Put a foot wrong in Kalan, you're never gonna see daylight again. So let's hear it. Ryan. Stay canine, head to the vault, sniff around for mana stockpiles. Okay. They have... You're gonna be a druid who can transform, right? Good. Bori. Straight to the safe house, lay low, don't set fire to anything important until I get the mana call. Don't set fire to anything until you get the call. Sure, of course, no major fires. Steve, I have a question about my role. Oh god. More of a comment, actually. I just think I have more to offer than my badge. I know you said it'll help our cover, but if I could be a part of the vault team... I'm not your HR manager, Steve. I don't need you to feel valued. I use people who don't need nannying, and if that's not you... No, that's me. Absolutely. You can throw your pretend cards around when we get to middle. Till then, you are just a badge. Damn. Steve's high-vis robe sags. I still don't get why we're going to Kalen. It's gonna be chaos with the riots. Oh, that's a good sign. I'm not gonna draw you a diagram. That's a wrap. Where H-5 will be at the helipad on the dot, or you're staying in Laboli. We're gonna have to fight a druid. Okay. Reach the briefing, complete. Sound no alarms, complete. Learn Liv Kennedy's next move, complete. Understand Liv Kennedy's next move. Let's set ourselves achievable goals and build confidence from there. Yeah. Cool. And we get some perk points. Oh my god. Oh, there were so many. Useful fiction has got to be. The fact that we could just put something in the line of fire to hack a turret and then not care that it dies. And then damage transference on it. That's gotta be good, right? At least I'm assuming we can damage transference the thing, but I guess we'll find out. Channeling through friendlies, including yourself, refunds the action cost. Holy shit. If someone pushable blocks a window, you can still breach there, hitting them for 3 knockback. Oh dear. I guess I wasn't throwing the grenade directly on people. We should have done that. I guess I could refund it if I really wanted to. I think maybe what we do, we'll refund this and we'll do one target and conduits on the chain bolt. And that will be nice. I think that will be nice. So it's going to hit 3 things, and if I can transfer it through an ally, then I get to do it again that turn. It's getting messy. I'm going to group some of these together. Yeah, that's fair. Our team is Dessa. Can I not? How do I? Boop. Reactor, right? A reactor employs Liv's team. This guy is there. This guy is there. This gal is there. This guy is there. And then here's us. Come on. Clearly we're gonna get some more friends. At least 2 more friends. Is he hungry? Yeah, I am hungry too. I just want to get to the end of this sequence, I guess. We got space for new stuff. Hooray, new stuff. Liv was cured by Banks. Zan was poisoned by this other guy. Ryan? Right? Liv's sickness was cured by... Yeah, let's... Here. There. And then what? 2 connections left to make. Oh, repeatedly suffered. Headed to... well, they're headed to... this one, right? Liv's goal in Kalen. Whatever it is. Repeatedly suffered... Liv's sickness. Starting to look like a real string wall. Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange. Yeah, that's fine. I definitely want to check the outfits. Except... oh, yours are cheaper. Funeral Chic and Frontier Medicine. Those are both good. Oh, I've been getting dreams. Whatever. I think we're good. Can I assume the game is saving. Last saved a minute ago. Okay, perfect. Oh, now we're all 3 of us are here. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a fan of this game so far. So come by next Saturday. We're gonna keep going. This is good. This is my jam. This is quirky dialogue and tactics. That's all I need. High-vis robe makes me think of the person who made a high-vis lace vest. Oh, that sounds neat. So glad I suggested this. I'm glad I listened. Come by on Monday and Thursday of next week. We're going to continue in our Kobold Fortress. Things are going great there. We're going to continue on our labyrinth full of glass and stuff. And then come by on Saturday and we're going to keep going on Tactical Breach Wizards because this is good. This is really good. Today's episode brought to you by Doors. Who needs them? And also by you. clicking on buttons down there and hanging out and joining the Discord and all that good stuff. Joining me on this fantastic journey and going through all the doors, opening all the doors for me. Please and thank you. That's what I'm here for. So I hope you all have a good weekend. Hope you have a good week, and I hope you stay kind.